Hey, how's it going, YouTube? So today, I'm gonna be talking about not having a job. So I did have a job, but right now I guess I'm in break. So today is April 2nd, and I'm supposed to go back until like middle of June. But that's like what 2 months away. That's like 2 months, and your boy needs some money. So mostly, I want to talk about, I guess, getting a job or working if you do have a job. So I've been working at HEB for 3 years now, 3 years, and I got to a point where I was just mentally drained, emotionally drained, just doing the same thing, dealing with customers, sometimes here and there, dealing with the people I work with, and then like having to deal with stuff at the house is just it's just so much. It's just like a lot of pressure, and there's been moments where I just been like, I don't know what to do, or I just feel like I'm gonna go crazy because I'm like, "Argh," like like where am I supposed to go, what am I supposed to do? I have to deal with stuff sometimes at work, and then I gotta deal with stuff at the house, not all the time, but it's just like you know once in a while it happens, once in a while, and it's just like it's just unexpected when stuff like that happens, and it's like you know and that's why right now I'm taking a break. That's why I'm not working right now. So I am supposed to go back in June, but right now I'm not sure if I should like look for a job because I'm not doing anything. Like I'm not going to school, not working. I'm just at the house, not doing nothing, I guess, but I guess nothing productive for me, you know. I'm doing a couple chores, errands and stuff like that, so I'm not like doing nothing, I guess. But I do gotta get a job. Uh so I'm like, should I get a job right now or should I just wait until June? So I'm like kind of debating because I really don't have much money. I only have like what, $200. That's it. That's all I have right now. So like, I'm gonna need money. So right now, well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see where I should work at. I did apply to two places, and if I do get back from them, I'm just gonna go and see. And if I get the job, I get the job. It's just gonna be for now. Just for like 2 months until I go back to the other two. You know, once I go back to HEB, or who knows, maybe I'll keep the other job. That way, I have two jobs. But I need money right now. I need money because I gotta. I don't know. It's kind of tough. I'm in a tough position. You know, I want to talk about that. The other stuff that I'm like dealing with that I gotta like do, because it's about like moving now and stuff. But like right now, I'm talking about work. But yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, I just feel like if I were to go back to HEB right now, I feel like mentally I'm still not there. To like work. I just feel kind of like disgusted. When you go to like a certain place to eat like a fast food, and then you go almost all the time there, and then like it's been like years that you've been doing it, and then like one day all of a sudden you start feeling like disgusted. You're like, oh, like I can't eat this anymore. Like you kind of feel grossed out. You're tired of it. You don't even want that anymore. Because you've been eating there almost every day for like who knows how many years, and it just got to you, and you don't want to have that anymore. You don't even want to go there. You don't even want to be there anymore. So that's how I feel about HEB right now. I've been working there for 3 years. I just got tired of it, and I just feel kind of like, I guess, disgusted, like gross in a way. Not of the people, but more like of the work. You know. Um, but yeah, I mean, I do need some money. I don't know. I guess I need some advice too of like how to interact with people, or how can I be, I guess, part of the team. I guess if if anyone has any experience of working with people like maybe restaurants or like HEB, Walmart, or anything similar to that, having to work with other people and dealing with customers, let me know what's been your best advice, or I mean your best help to for you to maintain there, for you to stay there, and what's been something that you've done to not make work as hard, or not to make it as stressful, you know, because it can get stressful. But I know there's certain ways, maybe like talking with people, or that way, like when you talk with people, make friends, the days go by fast. And it does happen to me, but like sometimes I don't work, like the people I get along with, I don't work with them all the time. We have different shifts, but even then, like with certain people that I don't really talk to, or maybe I don't want to talk with, like what can I do to, like, I guess just be focused on work, but at the same time not have any trouble with my coworkers, like what's something that I can do, because I don't really know. One thing is that one bad thing about me is I do have trouble like having eye contact with people, um communication, more like just like having a conversation. I have trouble with that, because sometimes I'm not interested in talking with people, maybe there's like a time where it's just kind of slow and not really like, work is not as active in that moment. And then like, it's me and a couple other co-workers and some managers, and like, you gotta kind of like talk with them, or I rather not talk to them because I just want to focus on myself, and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, it's tough having a job. For everybody it is, but you know, like, is there a way that I can practice to like be better at talking with people, or I guess kind of like, me kind of like guiding the conversation, or guiding, of what I do, that way I'm not as pressured when I'm working. But yeah, um, at the beginning, working in HB, it was really good, but now it's not. I was like, I mean, it was my first job, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. And now I was in the top, I feel great working, and now I'm like in the bottom. So yeah, I mean, that's just my job life right now. I guess, unemployed for the moment, until June, or I guess until I get, um until I get a response from one of the places that I had applied to. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's it for right now. I do think of eventually going back to work, like, like grinding, like getting more shifts, more hours, because I do gotta save up money for certain stuff, and I do want to talk about that for the next video, about like, what I have to save up, or talking about what's the best thing to save up, or what's the best thing to use my money at the moment, because like right now I can't really invest, because I really don't know how to invest, so it's risky. So that's why right now I'm focused mostly on like, where should the money go to, like where is it more necessary, like where is it most important, so I'm gonna be talking about that in this video. I just wanted to talk about right now job and my job life. Basically, I know it wasn't too like detailed, but it was just mostly, I just mostly want to talk about the way I've been feeling about work, and if I should go back or not. Just like that. My relationship, having a job. That's it. But yeah, thank you guys and girls for listening. I hope y'all can give me some advice down in the comments, and you know finding any way to get through this. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.